What if, for one single day, every thought in your head was broadcast out loud? Not what you say, not what you post, what you actually think. The real version, the unfiltered version. You wake up, it's already happening. Your first thought of the day hits the air before your feet hit the floor, and somewhere, someone hears it. Here's the thing nobody warns you about. You don't know how loud your own mind is until it has an audience. Think about your morning commute. The stranger who cut you off, you didn't say anything, but your mind did. Loudly, violently. Now they hear every word of it. At work, you smile at your coworker. But your thoughts just called their idea the worst thing I've heard all week. They heard that too. This is the part psychology has known for decades and never really explained to you plainly. It's called impression management. You're not one person, you're two. The person you perform and the person underneath who never stops narrating. Most days, only you know the second one exists. This thought experiment deletes that privacy completely. Picture your closest friendship. You've told them you're fine 100 times, but your mind has been keeping score of every time they canceled on you. Today, they finally hear the real tally. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Some of your thoughts aren't cruel. They're just embarrassing. The random insecurities, the petty jealousy, the thoughts about people you love that you'd never say out loud. None of it was meant for anyone. It was meant to just pass through you and disappear. Now it doesn't disappear. It lands on someone. Before we go further, if this is the kind of thing your brain enjoys chewing on, subscribe now, because this channel lives right here, in the gap between what people show and what they actually feel. Back to the experiment. By midday, something strange happens. People start bracing before they speak to you. Not because you're mean, because now they know exactly what mean sounds like. Unfiltered, from anyone. Trust doesn't break instantly. It erodes in real time. Psychologists have a name for the muscle you're using right now, just by reading this in silence. It's called self-regulation. Every day, your brain runs a constant filter between raw thought and spoken word. That filter is exhausting, and it's also the thing keeping every relationship you have intact. Remove it, and you don't get honesty. You get chaos wearing honesty's face. Because a raw thought isn't the truth about you. It's just the first draft. Angry, unfair, half-formed. The version you'd never actually choose to say. Now imagine the reverse. You get to hear everyone else's raw draft too. The people who smiled at you were thinking something colder. The people who seemed distracted were actually thinking about you the whole time. Some of it would hurt. Some of it would break you open in a good way. You'd learn who actually likes you, and who's just good at pretending. By nightfall, the noise finally stops. The filter comes back online. And here's the twist most people miss. You'd probably feel relief, not freedom. Because it turns out, the silence in your head isn't a wall keeping people out. It's the space where you get to decide who you want to be before the world reacts to it. So here's the real question this leaves you with. If your unfiltered thoughts got broadcast right now, would the people around you be surprised? Or would they finally understand you? Sit with that for a second, because the answer says more about your relationships than you might want to admit.